トラボ。鋼の錬金術師エドワード・エルリック。鋼の鎧アルフォンス・エルリック。炎の錬金術師ロイ・マスタング。鷹の目リザ・ホークアイ。真理を求める新次元での冒険が始まる。鋼の錬金術師コラボ事前登録受付中。鋼の錬金術師ソウルストライクとコラボ。鋼の錬金術師エドワード・エルリック。鋼の鎧アルフォンス・エルリック。炎の錬金術師ロイ・マスタング。鷹の目リザ・ホークアイ。真理を求める新次元での冒険が始まる。鋼の錬金術師コラボ事前登録受付中。鋼の錬金術師ソウルストライクとコラボ。鋼の錬金術師エドワード・エルリック。鋼の鎧アルフォンス・エルリック。炎の錬金術師ロイ・マスタング。鷹の目リザ・ホークアイ。真理を求める新次元での冒険が始まる。鋼の錬金術師コラボ事前登録受付中。鋼の錬金術師ソウルストライクとコラボ。鋼の錬金術師エドワード・エルリック。鋼の鎧アルフォンス・エルリック。炎の錬金術師ロイ・マスタング。鷹の目リザ・ホークアイ。真理を求める新次元での冒険が始まる。鋼の錬金術師コラボ事前登録受付中。鋼の錬金術師ソウルストライクとコラボ。鋼の錬金術師エドワード・エルリック。鋼の鎧アルフォンス・エルリック。炎の錬金術師ロイ・マスタング。鷹の目リザ・ホークアイ。真理を求める新。
What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Soul Strike. My name is Evan, and today we are continuing our coverage of the collaboration with the legendary Japanese anime FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST BROTHERHOOD. The recent update has introduced two more of FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST BROTHERHOOD's allies, and we are thrilled to go over them today. We're going to be exploring the new collab allies, a relic, and also a few important events. So stick with us. What's going on, chat? Ultra Deathlord, good to see you. I love you too. Simart, nice to see you here today. Soprano, Velfrost, I'm glad y'all could make it today. Let's get started. So, first of all, on screen already, we've got Alphonse Elric, who is, of course, Earth attribute, and despite his bulky appearance in the massive armor, Alphonse Elric is a kind-hearted boy who joins as an Earth ally, taking on the role of a powerful debuffer that protects his team. I look forward to his ability to summoning towering stone pillars to strike his enemy. Speaking of which, Earth Shatter is as follows. So every 18 seconds, Alphonse Elric summons stone pillars that erupt towards an enemy target. When the pillars hit an enemy or reach their maximum range, they spawn stone spikes that deal a large amount of percent attack as damage and slows them for 7 seconds. I also wanted to show off the awakened state here. Daniel Carioca, salve lindo. Eu amo Carioquinha. Muito obrigado. This looks sick as heck, dude. And also the animated stills of them look so good. Fantastic. Oh, and of course, he will have his very own treasure, which Velfrost has pointed out. Alphonse's treasure is OP for Earth build. It's amazing. And it'd be very cool to see Alphonse fight alongside you in combat. And next, the fourth ally, we have Riza Hawkeye. Roy Mustang's close aide, Lieutenant Riza Hawkeye, is finally here. So now you can experience her precise marksmanship firsthand. The artwork is always amazing. Dude, it is. They really nailed it here. And they also have the awakening effect here. With that, she looks so good. She looks amazing, dude. That's great. So let's talk about her skills. So every 15 seconds, Riza Hawkeye unleashes a rapid barrage from her dual pistols on an enemy target, dealing 3,017% attack as damage 5 times and applying an electrocute debuff on them for 8 seconds. She's going to be a game changer for wind-based teams. The wind build hasn't been the most popular for a while, but Riza's inclusion, hopefully, is going to help see a little bit more variety in elemental team compositions. Okay, that's awesome. Now, there's other stuff that has also been introduced with this one too. We've of course got the ally-specific collectibles that we mentioned before, so each one comes with their own collectible items, and equipping those items will enhance their skills, so be sure to check those out too. We also have a relic to take a look at. We kind of foreshadowed this last time. The Dwarf in the Flask is out right now, so every 12 seconds, randomly increases one of the following stats for all friendly units for 5 seconds. Attack by 50, efficacy boost by 60%, or final damage by 70%. Pretty exciting. And also, with the addition of Alphonse and Riza, we now have even more exciting content to explore. So by participating in the main collaboration events, you can earn extra rewards and dive into this thrilling story of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood and Soulstrike crossing paths in another world. And also, don't miss out on the Growth Race event for skills and allies, as well as the Collab exclusive secret shop where you can exchange for various rewards. The collaboration with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood will run until May 26th. May 26th PDT with new allies, skills, relics, and a variety of events. This collaboration is packed with excitement. Chat, this is a big deal. I hope you guys are ready because this is a lot of new stuff has come out and I have not gotten some of it yet. So we're going to cover that in just a moment, but there's one more thing I wanted to have a look at with you. I wanted to look over version 2.1.3, baby, because like this is hot off the presses. This is hot off the presses at the time of recording here today. This is awesome. Ultra Deathlord says, hey, come to us, your survey for Summoner's War. Yes, the skill is bugged for the Water Cannon Girl. Noted on that, Ultra Deathlord, we'll pass that along. Jay Wody, first time in chat. I have it at 4 so far, it's pretty good. Dude, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you could make it today. And also, thank you for posting in chat. You guys may see that the Dev Q&A survey is in there. So if you want to fill that out, you should. You get benefits just for doing that. But at the same time, it's also how we get the questions for the Dev Q&As that we show on all of our streams. In fact, we have a pretty juicy one coming up. We also have codes to look forward to as well. And so stick with us throughout the whole stream because we're gonna have a lot. We're having a lot to go over. Let's talk about the update. So we got a new skill. Is Epic Butter here yet? Who here has used the new, so Solar Judgment creates a sun. Yeah, that's gonna be great for the fire build. Creating a sun, I felt like that's what, Epic Butter, what do you think of the new skills and allies? Singular skill. I meant to not put that S at the end there. That skill has a huge area. So, creates a sun that lasts for 8 seconds. The sun deals N% attack as damage to all enemies around it every 0.5 seconds and applies a burn of debuff. So so 16 times, right? So 0.5 seconds, it's around for 8 seconds. So 16 times it'll deal damage and applies burn, amazing, that deals N% attack and damage every 0.25 seconds for 3 seconds. That's amazing. Andy W over on YouTube says, so many things come out at once, not enough ether to do them. Bro, well, it's a good thing that we're here today because we've got, we have the rewards for that. We have the rewards for that. So maybe we'll have some ether come along later today. So we have Solar Judgment, which Epic Butter said is fun. That's huge. I hope, maybe I'll try to pull it later today if I can find the ether. I'm kind of fresh out of ether right now, if I'm being totally honest. Yes, it does, Ultra Deathlord. It does, absolutely. We also have a new ally, Narissa. So she's water-based. She's got the skill Spiral Torrent. So every 12 seconds, she summons 3 water spouts that spin around her for 7 seconds, and the water spouts deal attack as damage to enemies hit every 0.2 seconds and apply the Shiver debuff on them. Oh, with the new pet, the sun is a good source of burn. I'm working on it with my stage build. Oh, that sounds, that's cool. Speaking of the pets, we have, please. They literally made please, please, please as a pet, dog. They made please, 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 please. That's crazy. They just kind of swap the line. They're like, yeah, no one's gonna notice if we just swap these two, you know? We're on to you. We're on to you, devs. And of course, they also have Marevia. So let's talk about Please. So every 12 seconds, Fleerth creates a fire protection zone that lasts for 7 seconds, deals 8,000% attack as damage to enemies in the area, and applies burn debuff that deals 300% attack as damage every 25. So you got so many new sources of burn. That is ridiculously awesome. The please meta. That's awesome, Motive. And let's talk about Marevia. So I noticed that Please does not match Fleerth. I'm wondering if maybe one of these is going to be amended at the time of release. You know, because Marevia is represented here in this name. So I'm thinking that maybe one of those was an in development name. Maybe Please was like her dev name or something like that. Creates a frost protection zone that lasts for 7 seconds, deals 8,000% attack as damage to all enemies in the area, and applies a shiver debuff on them for it. Perfect. That's great. We love Shiver. Bunch of new titles, portraits. We also have the new world boss, which is starting on Sunday. So this is something to look forward to. So every Sunday you'll get one entry token, the token of protection, and then you can enter, and you can't choose your teams, but you can get some pretty cool stuff for participating in it. And in that shop, you can also get things to upgrade your kitchen and eventually make the first ever mythical food, which is kind of sick. So, oh, and they also have this very cool kind of deep nautical themed armor, which I'm into. I love stuff like this, guys. I'm into that whole Cthulhu-y, like that sort of like horrific, like, what am I trying to say? Cosmic horror-esque stuff, Kraken, etc. Cthulhu set, yeah, dude, for real. So first you've got the Kraken takoyaki, which is just brilliant. Whoever came up with that, that's fantastic. And then you have the grilled Kraken tentacle at the bottom. So mythical food. Mythical food. Presumably made out of mythical beasts. That's pretty awesome. Okay, next. Let's see. So we've got all the dungeon expansion it talked about. We've got some new sets in here as well. I think that about covers the parts of the update that I wanted to talk about. So that leaves me with a couple of questions. For folks in chat today who have already played with Alphonse, who have played with Riza, what do you think of them as the last two collab units being released along with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? What do you think of the Relic as well? These are all, I'd love to hear your review. I know folks have been playing with them for longer than I have, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And meanwhile, I'm gonna chase the dot for a little bit. Ultra Deathlord, you're right, by the way. Ultra Deathlord, 100%. Matan says, whoa. Absolutely, whoa. Let's see, Gila is saying that wind needs more love in general, absolutely. Kitsune says, code, question mark? If you stick around, there will be codes. There are definitely codes. In fact, I'm looking at the receptacle with the codes in it right now. Fails to land, it looks good, but just overshadowed by Javier. Yeah, I get you. Alphonse is great. Thankfully, I got his treasure. That's awesome, Glassheart. That's the big part. If you can get the treasure, that's pretty fantastic. Oh, this is back-to-back, actually. I just popped one of these before I did it. Let's see, what do we got? Nothing really new. So we'll just take. Oh, Ether! There we go. The little bits add up, dude. I'll take that. That's getting me ever so slightly closer. Yuna says Evan. Curdle says Evan. What was the last ball? Oh my God, wait, what was the last ball from last time? Did we remember what the last ball was from last time? What was the last ball? We had that last time. What was the last ball? Well, stand by, chat. I'll remember what the last ball was. We'll figure it out. It's probably, oh, was that what it was? Ooh, Relic, you said? Yeah, that's what it was, 100 Relic tickets. It was 300 Relic tickets? Yo. Loving the game so far, guys. Zagreus, thank you. I'm glad you're liking it. That's awesome. Oh, dude. Great question, Ultra Deathlord. I don't think so, but that's a great question. Try Room of Destiny, Evan. So you want me to just like farm the sphere for a little while to see if I can open the Room of Destiny? I have never gotten it. I've never gotten it before. Maybe today will be the day. Let's just take some of this. Also, I'd like to take a quick visit over to the event section for a minute. I do need to enter into this. We can do... I have so much stuff that I need to do, guys. Let's get the logins. Great. Thank you. That's perfect. For folks asking about the code too, I think we'll do the first one in like 3 minutes. So at the 15-minute mark, we'll do that. Does that sound good? Let's just pop some of the bingos. Yes, we need ether. Give me that good ether, baby. Because I got to summon. I got a premium ticket. Let's go. Wait a minute. Huge? Slightly medium, I'd say. I'd say medium. Not exactly like that. Just try the FMA Orculum from Daily Gift. Oh, thank you. Oh, guys, I think I might need to level up my defense or something, because something just happened, but I wasn't really watching, if I'm being honest. Let's pump it all into defense. Because honestly, I think my damage is pretty good. It's just survivability that's a little bit off. But, of course, I'm also up to, if you guys have any feedback, just dump this all into crit damage. Ether always needed. Word. Let's also do some of this, because I can actually make this go a long way. Let's add a little bit more to my HP pool as well. What is Ether? Ether is the main currency. It's the red currency in Soul Strike, and it's what you need to summon and so much more. Predominantly summon. Like, if I'm being honest, if I have it, I'm using it to summon on stream. Speaking of summoning, let me rip my add summons just to get through this real quick. Just to make sure that we're being efficient. By the way, guys, are y'all hearing the music? I just want to make sure that you guys are hearing the music in the background for this. Let's actually free mythic. Little sailor short hair. Always streamer luck. Yes, 100%. Arc Rain, that's awesome. That's awesome, dude. I love that. That's so sick. Oh yes, I can hear the music. This is a good song. Good, perfect. I'm glad to hear that. Wham Bam. Wham Bam says, "How can I get your job? My character is stronger." Lol. Honestly, dude, Wham Bam. If that's something, if you ever wanted to like show off the character, I'd love to look at it. That'd be great. I don't doubt that many people's characters are better than mine, at all. Kitsune says, "They ignore me." Do I ignore you? Also, will Keelan come back? I would like to know that one. Sorry, Kitsune. Sometimes I have a lot of chats to look at, so I kind of lose track of them sometimes. Anytime. I def don't. Def get good advice from you. Good, Wham Bam. I'm glad. Thank you, and Thang on YouTube. Appreciate that. Okay. So now that we're here, I think, well, actually, wait. Before we move on, let's go ahead and get everybody rewarded. Let's go ahead and do a wheel spin. First one of the day. Let's see what's in here. We have a lot of stuff, actually. Whoa. What is this? It's got like a little tag on it. Okay. Numbers, please. Let's get some numbers, please, guys. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in the tank today. 6 and 3 from Ultra Deathlord. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a good mix-up in there. We got a real good mix-up of codes. Okay. Let's see what we got. Here we go, guys. Brought to you in part by Ultra Deathlord, who called out 6 and 3. We got, 30K Ether! Yes, Ultra Deathlord, thank you! That's what I needed, bro! Thank you, Ether Gift 339. Yes! Oh, dude, the homie hookup with that one. Let's do it. Ether Gift 339. I'm gonna go redeem that one right now. Ether Gift 339. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's amazing. Wow. I accept, says Colonel. Same here. You know what? I'm feeling lucky. Hold on a minute. We're taking that straight. We're taking that straight to the allies. Or do I take it straight to the relic? Well, actually, I can't take it straight to the relic. Let's take it to... Let's go for solar. Yeah? Let's go for solar. This is the 30K from Ultra Deathlord. Ready? Oh, so close. Okay, let's try one more time. Dude, no streamer luck today. Sorry guys. Cancel everything. No, there is no streamer luck. Cancel it. Cancel that. Sorry guys. Let me just redeem some of this stuff here. Okay, wait guys. So Room of Destiny. So let's see, where do I redeem Room of Destiny? Where do I redeem the Room of Destiny? Because last time that we played and tried to go for it, it was still random. Is it in the shop today? Thank you. Oh, actually, let me get all my free stuff while we're talking. Let me do this. Sorry, guys. Let me just go ahead and get all the free stuff while I can. Stand by. Daily shop. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Let me just get all the free stuff. Okay. All right. And then... Okay. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and try it. Am I ready? Is there anything that I need to do? This is actually the first time dude, this is gonna be kind of crazy for me. Because if I'm being honest, this is the first time that I've taken this. Okay. Select a reward. Great, 400 in the basketball hoop. Sure, let's challenge it. Let's take it. Let's take it. Great. We take it. Orb, round 3 knockout. Should I keep going? Probably, right? Should I just keep going? Oh. Wait. Wait. Guys, I don't think I should have done it. Wait, I don't think that I've got the streamer luck today, dude. People saying round 3 fail. I failed on round 2. Chat, this ain't right. Wait. Gambling is always the answer. Guys. Wait, that was... Whoever told me to keep going, that was the worst idea. End stream now. Dude, for real. Sorry, guys. That's it. I'm never taking chat's advice again. Room of Destiny is a scam. I mean, honestly, I agree right now. Look at this. Like, based on my limited experience, that's crazy. Unfortunate, but we don't need it. We don't need to go big on the Room of Destiny to have fun. We have a lot to do. Let me go ahead and grab the star real fast. Star Soul. Whoa. I like changed stages in the middle of that redemption, so it like hesitated. How have you guys been in the couple weeks that it's been since we've streamed Soul Strike on stream, by the way? Evan, Room of Destiny at level 10 gives mythic title. Yeah, like I'm ever gonna get there, bro. Are you kidding me? You should see Childish roll on Room of Destiny. He's so lucky without knowing anything. Honestly, it comes and goes for me. You know, like today I've done a bunch of, I haven't done a lot of summons, but I did some summons today. Didn't really get a whole lot. Failed on Room of Destiny before anybody thought I would. I think the streamer luck ebbs and flows, you know? I think it'll come back eventually. Always saying one more for Room of Destiny, but that's what makes it fun. I like that push your luck angle. That's real fun. Go big or go home. I couldn't have said it better, Mary Go. Like that's exactly the thought. That's exactly the thought process. There's some ether in here that I can grab. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm wondering if I should summon now or if we should jump to, let's summon a little bit. Summon just a little bit. I'll go through and do the ad summons. Maybe I'll do a little bit content, you know, hit the orcish punching bag, etc. Right? See, it's so funny that the dev name was Please. Like in the notice, Fleer was Please. So we all know the truth. That's the given name for Fleer. Ultra Deathlord, Evan, please don't end stream. I won't get to see your beautiful face, and that would make me sad. Don't worry, I'm not actually ending stream. I'm not actually ending stream right now. Let's do at least the relic tickets real fast. Can I get this? Physical humanoid pet coming soon, says Arcrain. Dude, the ethics of humanoid pets is still a little dicey to me. I have like a ton of tickets. Let's just do successive summons on these real quick. Got a Phoenix, okay, got Ifrit's. Nice, or Icarus. Ifrit's Descent, Icarus's Descent. Broadmother, what's up? Magnetic Storm, Mother Earth, how many I got left? Okay, we gotta unclick that because we're getting close to it. Not a whole lot. I'm gonna summon on Solar, I think. Oh, I only have enough to pop it one more time. Is it that good? Should I go for it? You know what grinds my gears? Seeing that announcement that random guy went level 15 in the Room of Destiny received 1,900,000. Is that one, or is it 19 million cents? That's 19 million cents. It's hard to tell. Honestly, my eyes, I kind of went cross-eyed while I was reading that, so it's hard to tell how many zeros were in it. Okay. Oh, wait, the one more. Yo, Arcrain's goated. What? Arcrain said go for it. Right after I said I'm never listening to chat again, Arcrain comes in and gives me the best gambling advice I've ever gotten in my life. Thank you, Arcrain. That was amazing. We got there. We got there, chat. Let's go. Let's put it in the skills real quick. level 1, non-awakened. Oops, sorry. I sorted it the other way recently. Let's just dump this all into Solar Judgment, baby. Let's go for it. I want to equip this. What should I take out for Solar Judgment? Let's take out, you know what? Let's take out Blizzard. Let's equip Solar Judgment. That seems very fun. Okay, let's watch it. Here comes the sun. Literally will heat up my iPad. Oh, wait a minute. Was the sun, is the sun around? The sun's like around for most of the cooldown time, no? It's around for 8 seconds? Oh my God, it's huge, dude. Oh my God, it's huge. Look at this. It's like it's actually like a 3D model sun. What? Dude, I'm a god. This is crazy. This is wild. Very cool skill. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Look at this. That's awesome. That's very cool. Evan experiencing Soul Strike 2.0. That's what it feels like, dude. I'm so hyped right now because I almost didn't do it. That's like the big thing too, is like I literally only had one more attempt at 300 times summons and you told me to do it and I did it. Oh my God, man. Chat earned some street cred there. Thank you, Arcrain. Literally earning chat some street cred right now. It's more bigger at A3. Does it become extra medium? Because like right now it's just like medium. It's just like medium large. Okay, wait, hold on, wait. Let's go someplace where like the bad guy doesn't move. Let's see if this gets us a new record. We got here really fast. Is how you say the pet name the legal way of saying it? I'm gonna call out everyone who says it differently. Yeah, I'm the authority on how pet names are pronounced. No, that's not true. I don't know how it's meant to be pronounced. We got a new record with the sun. That's pretty sick. Yeah, guys, I'm happy. I feel like I got kind of a fun upgrade. I can't wait to get it to A3, but it might be a little while because, you know, like you've seen today, I'm ether poor today. But I am rich in friends. And look at this. I feel like look at how many folks are here today having fun watching Soul Strike together, you know? I've never seen anyone get the final damage title for Room of Destiny. Yeah. It's not gonna be me either, not if I keep losing on round 2, but you know, it is what it is. Oh my God, when you pop the burn stacks, that's crazy. That is really satisfying to watch. Should I continue? Let's continue in the. Should I continue in the event dungeon for a little while? Should we try that? Now that I got the actual sun, let's just let it roll for a little while in the background. Sim art. I have Destiny and Evan Yan. I can't get away from the Evan Yan. You're one away for the ultimate title. That's cool. Yeah, see, E-Glass Heart, I'm not sure that's how statistics works. So see, it's literally just a 50% chance. Either you get to level 10 in Room of Destiny or you lose at level 1. I like my odds. I don't know if that's actually how it is, but you know what? More power to you, dude. I wish that I was that optimistic when it came to Room of Destiny. I'm a pretty optimistic guy in other places. It's just ROD. It's just ROD where I start, you know, where I start doubting myself now. Okay, so momentarily, guys, we're gonna go into the dev Q&A, and I have been assured that it is pretty juicy today. So again, if you guys want to participate in that, the way that we collect the questions for the dev Q&A is through that survey that you see. It's pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. It's also listed under command Soulstrike survey if you're on Twitch. You can fill that out, and also it was just posted in chat right now. So if you're interested, fill that out. You get a reward for filling it out too. 50K Ether. It's 50K Ether. That's your reward if you fill out that survey, actually. So it's a win-win situation. You get to ask the devs a question and you get 50,000 Ether. That's very good. See, I didn't realize it was that good. I would have been talking about the survey a lot more if I knew it was the 50K again. That's crazy. So there's a lot of motivation. Let's skip what Lask is talking about here. I don't normally identify with story skippers, though. I don't consider myself to be a story skipper for folks who are asking. We're making good progress in here. We're going along. Oh, thank you, chat. Appreciate that. I appreciate the hearts, YouTube. That's very sweet. Yeah, we're just popping. But man, the fire build is so satisfying. I really like popping the burn stacks. That's awesome. Yeah, the fire is really fun, guys. Have you guys been rocking the earth build now, though? Since considering that we've got Alphonse in the game now, since he's finally dropped, have you guys incorporated him into the earth build at all? Let me know, chat. Let me know if you guys are incorporating Alphonse into your earth builds. Yeah, this is very satisfying to watch. The sun is sick as heck, dude. Big fan of the sun. I can't wait for it to get bigger, actually. That'll give me something to look forward to. Dang, chat. That low-key made my day today. Thank you guys for pushing me to go one deeper in there. Galleyfight says the Q&A site doesn't want to load. It should just be the form on there. If you're on mobile, you may need to copy and paste the link into a browser, just so you're aware. Just so you guys are aware. Okay, and the clock just struck 2:30 p.m. PDT, so that means we go into another wheel spin, chat. Let's go ahead and get you guys rewarded with another code right now. So there's 5 balls left in here. Can I get 2 numbers? 1 for spins, 1 for ball. 3 and 1, that's from Gila. 3 and 1? Do we like 3 and 1? It's a little conservative. It's on the low side. Motive says 19. Can we do 19 and just get a really good mix-up? Is that crazy? We're gonna be here all day, dude. 19? Well, we could do 19. Once, a double-digit number one time. I never do double digits, right? All right, let's do 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then we'll take number 1. This is from Motive. This is from Motive. Someone said backwards. This was a good mix. You know, that was real RNG right there. And it is 200 class tickets. 200 class tickets. It was really good until I said class. Like you hear 200, you're like, oh my God, that's amazing. And then you hear class and you're like, oh. All right, guys. So now, after that, we go from the wheel spin. It's that sigh. It's that foul. It's not that bad. It's free. It's free. Oh man, this is why I don't do double digits. Okay guys, the dev Q&A. Let's get into it. Okay. Let's just jump into it. You've already heard how we collect the questions and you've been participating. So, will we get more permanent food buffs in the shelter? And then the dev said, yes, 2 mythical dishes were added with the most recent update. So those are the permanent food buffs? Permanent food buffs, as in you eat them and then you just keep it forever? Is that what it means by permanent? No, is that, or do they just mean like just food buff being like, it's just a buff to food? Is that what they mean? They make it sound like you eat the food and it changes you forever. You know, you just have a life-changing dish. You know, one time for Thanksgiving, my dad made some steak that made me cry because I realized I would never eat steak that good ever again. Like there's a high likelihood that that would probably be the last time I ever ate meat that good. So I'm wondering if that's what this is. Anyway, thanks Maddie Sykes. Thanks for that question. Velfrost, continuing my question from 2 weeks ago about the demo video of the new skill or ally. What if we could see it through the patch log instead of in-game, which could make the game heavier? Huh, so like, so Velfrost is saying maybe embed the video in the patch notes instead. Starcher says, Starcher Films on YouTube. Hello, Evan, sir. How are you? Love from India. Love from California, Starcher Films. Thank you for that. And I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. It's been a nice day so far. So exactly, so motive, I think I misunderstood the phrasing of the question. I think they meant food that will always be available. Exactly. Not necessarily food that provides a permanent buff to your character. It's that it's always available. So the devs replied to this saying, we remember this question. Including skills and ally skill demo videos and patch notes, they could help masters' curiosity and deliver information more effectively. However, we feel it would be better for masters to view demo videos anytime from the game. Thank you for the great suggestion. Yeah, I think it might be slightly more complicated for them to do it like that. They already have the existing infrastructure for how to apply those videos in game, but I definitely understand how it could be heavier. I think maybe an option for folks who want it, it could be sort of an opt-out sort of situation where it's on by default. And this is just Evan spitting facts or spitting ideas, not facts. I'm spitting ideas, not facts. I'm not a dev. This is probably not gonna happen. But imagine on by default, you can view the skills and ally animations within the game, but within your settings, you could offload that data if you're so inclined, and instead you just have like a still image of like a keyframe from it instead. You know, maybe something like that could help to deload the game if folks ever felt like maybe it got a little too heavy. I think there might be like an in-between option here. It's not yes or no. There's like a sometimes maybe kind of. Okay, next question. This could be Lodisi, or it could be Iodis. Could be a capital I, could be a lowercase l. Will it be possible in the future to have the transmog worth it? Like adding stats or extra mix and match? Whoa. Okay, I haven't read the dev's answer yet. Okay, let's read the dev's answer and then I'll talk about it. Okay, we have been continuously considering how to connect appearance changes to gameplay in more meaningful ways than simple cosmetic changes. However, it is an area that requires time considering the stats or performance that can significantly affect the balance of the game. We will keep reviewing systems that allow for creative expression, mix and match individuality, and the joy of collecting various transmogs. Okay, so it's a good answer, and it's an interesting question from a very personal perspective that you guys didn't ask for. I would personally say that I don't think that transmogs would necessarily be the avenue for this, because transmogs are very much like you tailoring your aesthetic to your particular needs and likes. I don't need my stats to be reflected based on my appearance. I want to be able to change my appearance with freedom, because I feel like if you attach stats to it, now all of a sudden we're back in the situation where you're no longer transmogging for appearance, you're transmogging for stats, because we all know I would wear the taquito hair if it meant I got a little bit of a bonus to damage, right? You know, that's just, as much as I hate the taquito hair, I would take it if it meant I got 5% extra final damage or something like that. So I think it's a great question, but I think this isn't the space for the answer. You know, I think the answer's somewhere else. Maybe there's a new aura out there that could be equipped, you know, something that's like a new slot. Exactly, and then everyone will have the same gear as soon as like metas start to come out, like the movement speed meta, or it's like, you know, anything like that. Quick thing, so Okay, quick thing. So this No Hug For You, welcome back, dude, said, what are the devs doing about the cheating? So we actually talked about the cheating a couple streams back, I think. We actually had one of these questions up here in a Q&A, and the devs answered about it. So they, I know that they made a move. I would maybe say go back and check that VOD, unless it pops. There's a chance it could be in here, but it may not be in this Q&A since we covered it maybe 2 streams ago, if I'm not remembering correctly. So maybe check in there. The only reason I'm saying go back is because I can't exactly say what they said, but they did give an answer. Okay, let's keep going. Congamaniac, are there any plans to make a PC-compatible version of the game? I mean, there are ways to play on PC, but I don't know if I'm allowed to recommend them to you. It's not a recommendation. I'm just saying that it's possible. The devs say, we remember the requests about Steam release on PC platforms in a previous Q&A as well. We agree that even the same game can feel different depending on the platform. We'll review the possibility of implementing PC platform on Soulstrike or for Soulstrike. Thank you for the feedback. Nice, dude. Nice. I like that answer. That's good. That's like, we'll have a meeting about it. That's like, we'll discuss the possibility. Honestly, like, again, not a dev, but it feels like a no-brainer for Soulstrike. It feels like it could be really cool to get Soulstrike available on a new platform for new people, and also like other titles under the Come To Us umbrella exist on Steam already. So I think this would be, excuse me, I think this would be very cool. Let me just catch up with chat real quick. Okay. Oh, this was, that is Congamaniac. Conga's in chat. I just want to say, nice. Releasing the game to all platforms can net more players too. Yeah, exactly. Get, cast a wider net, right? Yo, Start Your Films. I'm a big fan of all those recommendations you just dropped. Like, I'm a huge fan of all of those properties, actually. That's crazy. That would be sick. That'd be very sick. Next, Manithia. What would your state alchemist name be? Oh, that's so fun. Wait, that's such a fun question. If we were a state alchemist in the world of FULLMETAL Alchemist, the title would be the Alchemist of Insight. An alchemist who specializes in analyzing information, understanding structure, and uncovering hidden truths. You could say we're the type to interpret all the principles of the world through equivalent exchange. That's so good, bro. Wow. Great answer and great question. It's like reviewing the analytics. That's awesome. Reviewing the data. That's cool. Simart, who's in chat. Simart, this is from you. Simart, I think, might have been the first person in chat today, actually. Said, can we get more profile pictures of all the pets? And they said, thank you for the interest in the pets. We've noted your suggestions to use pets as profile portraits, and we will review it positively. That's like, how many yeses have we gotten today? There have been a lot of yeses in this dev Q&A. I think there's only been one like maybe, maybe not, for the transmog one, I think, but for the others, they've been pretty strong. Group Delon, wow, this username has a first and last name. I've noticed things are becoming more expensive. Started with Ether rebate, then packs, now banners. How you guys are addressing that and reasoning behind that. Even the coupons have not been good, last best. Okay, hold on. I understand the question. So the question is just saying that things have gotten more expensive. It started here, went to packs, banners, and how are they addressing this sort of thing, and what's their reasoning behind the change? And they also commented on coupons. The devs gave a really long answer. Let's get into it. We deeply empathize with any inconvenience you may have experienced due to the recent changes. There were adjustments in certain content and products, considering the game's economic flow, reward balance, and update cycles. However, we prioritize delivering satisfying rewards while minimizing player burden. Therefore, we are preparing various types of pickup content and reasonable reward structures. We are also reorganizing our approach to coupon codes to make them more ongoing and tangible rather than one-time bonuses. Whoa, we hope you look forward to these changes in the near future. Wow, that last one is really interesting. Like, so ongoing codes. Fascinating. That's a really cool, that's a cool, I did not see something like that coming actually. Yeah, and so, these changes are obviously real. They even say like, yeah, there have been adjustments inside the flow and within the game's economy. But I find that Soul Strike has generally been one of the most generous games that I've ever played. You know, they frequently give out lots of stuff. I always feel like especially when it comes time to like things like the collaborations, I love that they have the secret shop, they have all the opportunities to like get the items I need. Maybe not all the copies I need necessarily, but they have, like for the collaboration, I think is a great example. I always have the tools I need to get at least one, so that way I can run around with like Ed and Al in the field, which is really cool. But there's always room for more, and I think this is great. Okay, guys, let's take a brief pause real quick. We'll continue after this wheel spin. Sound good? One more wheel spin? Let's do it. Ready? Oh, I need numbers. I've got 4 left in the tank. 99, 99, says Monet. I'm not doing 99. You know what? I'll tell you what. April Fool's Day, maybe next year, April Fool's Day, I'll just spend the whole stream spinning. So yeah, there's like 2 balls in here, and we just spin for an hour, and then at the end we choose one. All right, 6 and 3, super reasonable, amazing. But backwards, 6 and 3 backwards. So Cloudy 7 says 6 and 3, and then Curdle says backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! We got good changes in there. Okay, wait a minute. This was the 3rd ball a second ago, and this was the so. Do we want the true 3rd ball, like the one that was the 3rd ball when we were spinning it, or do we want the one that is 3rd now? I'm getting too in the weeds. I'm gonna choose the one that was 3rd when I opened the tank. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, it's the last one. 300 relic tickets. Oh, we got it. This was the one from last time. That's awesome. Wow, that's great. That's great, guys. That's a big number. That's a big number. Relic gift 263 is the code. That's awesome. Actually, I'm gonna write that. I think it'll stay there, but I wanna write it down so that way I remember to get it. 263, because I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna have to redeem that. Mr. Penguin King, welcome to the stream. No hug for you. I have used the Google form to report in the in-game support an in-game button and nothing being done. No hug for you. I think that I don't mean to like linger on this for too long, because I do know that the devs kind of respond to it, but I don't think that it's necessarily something that can just be like handled, you know? And it's one of those things where you kind of got to deal with it in waves, especially when it comes to something as sensitive as cheaters. First, you got to discern that they are the cheater. You got to go through the whole thing, and the devs did a massive effort against the cheaters semi-recently. I think that was the response that was given a couple weeks back. So I think it's kind of an ongoing effort. You know, I don't mean to minimize it at all, because I actually think it's a grander thing that they're probably working towards constantly. So. Yeah, exactly. And also we got a comment in here. Thank you. We will look into this and we appreciate your patience regarding the matter. Yeah, it is. I understand how frustrating it can be. You should know though that the devs are working on it. Yeah, like I have to report Evan, he's too OP. I'm definitely, yeah, watch out guys. Watch out, I'm looking suspicious with my progress here. NetOV, do you have any plans of giving some of the other pieces of content ultimate quality? For example, ultimate treasures, skills, relics, pets, allies. As of right now, jewels and gear have ultimate options, but not many others. Whoa, so beyond mythic, he's saying like introduce the ultimate rarity, which is normally a concerted effort that a player has to put forward into other realms of the game. So the devs replied, currently, Ultimate Grade is focused on gear and jewels. However, we agree with the idea of expanding more areas, and we're currently exploring various possibilities. We'll gradually explore ways to improve character growth by implementing Ultimate Grade to various contents. So they'll look into it. You know, that's something that a lot of games take very, very seriously. You know, like, it's not as simple as just like pushing a level cap or something like that, right? Like introducing a brand new rarity, kind of, or like, I shouldn't say brand new. I should say bringing a rarity to new areas of the game kind of opens up a can of worms in certain situations. I mean, building into it is one thing, but like if it's just a new rarity in general, I think it would have to be built into. But if it wasn't, for example, it would kind of make other things outdated. So I definitely think it's a sensitive topic, but could be kind of cool. Could be cool to look into down the line. Okay. Going in here. Oh, and Richard Morales says, farming and waiting for the SW stream with Ammo later in about an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, guys, so I don't know if y'all are here, if y'all are interested in Summoner's War, we got the next week of the Creator Clash in an hour and 15 minutes. So week 2 of the Creator Clash. So we're gonna review the new video submissions from our participants as well as play a little RTA. It'll be fun. Okay, next, Curdle. Giving presets a name. Just straight up, didn't even put a question mark. Dude, what a baller, that's crazy. Not even, no punctuation. Oh, Dev said, thank you for the great suggestion. Currently, presets are distinguished only by numbers, but as you suggested, allowing people to name them, like Elemental Hybrid or Skill Focus, would make builds more intuitive and convenient. We expect this would improve preset usability as well. We will review your idea positively. That's basically a yes. That is basically a yes, dude. Curdle says, I laugh every time you say my username, Evan. It cracks me up. I said, please. Did you say please? I don't, oh, maybe it was omitted in the copy paste. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Enya Solar, good to see you. Hey, yo, that's my one from last time. I guess maybe it didn't, because I said please today. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. So you didn't think that it made it in, so you added a please now. I see what you're saying, Colonel. Got you. Leon, 3311. Let me take a sip of water. Don't read ahead. Don't read. Okay. Is it planned to ever add symbols that show if an ally or anything else has static effects, like fear, bleed, or anything? Because as a newer player, I was and am a little lost on finding everything I need for something like a boss. It would make it easier to find something and easier overall. It's a good suggestion. The dev said to aid users intuitively recognize monsters and ally status effects. Might be helpful to add UI icons for buff and debuffs effects in game. However, since many effects occur simultaneously in combat, we'll carefully explore ways to display such UI without cluttering them. That's the big thing, isn't it? I mean, when I'm walking around whipping out literal suns, you know, it's kind of hard to find a place where you can put like a little sad, scared face for fear or something, right? Or bleed debuffs. But I think that this is a good suggestion. It comes from a good place, right? Because this is something that we need to know. It's crucial information. You can see your buffs, etc., in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, but right now being able to like see it on screen would be great, represented somewhere. Remo, there's so many questions today. This is a good one. Can we get mounts? I don't care if it's cosmetic only. Also, there needs to be a new content or story. You guys can't just use collabs to carry you. Any plans to have more story? Wait, this got so aggressive out of nowhere. Just total shift in tone halfway through. So the dev said, thank you for your suggestion on mounts. We're curious about what kinds of mounts would suit Soulstrike. We talked about mounts last time, right? Yeah, we briefly touched on that. Okay, let's talk about the second half. Also, thank you for your comments on story content. While current development is focused on gameplay-centered content, we recently introduced Grandis, a lore-related character, and plan to continue adding such characters. Please look forward to those additions. Yeah! Hey! No, you know, seriously though, I do, okay. Let's just do a quick survey again. I know I did this last time. Hands up in chat if you're a story skipper. Hands up, just like simple hand in chat. Just tell me like, do you skip the story? Because, yeah, what's the story? No, exactly. Story who? Come to us one that got 0. Okay. So that's my point. So I don't think that Remo is completely off base. You know, I'd love more story. The story of Soulstrike is really cool. And Epic Butter said a great story can be important for what's happening, can be something to look forward to, right? But ultimately, I do think that like, you know, the gameplay is what we're all experiencing moment to moment. You know, maybe if they did certain story releases. I like what Epic Butter said. Like if Crowley's the world boss, Kraken or something. You know, yeah. See, it's like if you did releases, you know, you could say it's like, oh, in a month we're gonna have a new release. This is a new chapter to the story. That'd be really cool, and people could look forward to something like that. But ultimately, I think gameplay is gonna be the thing that makes or breaks someone's time with the game. So I think that their focus is in the right place. You know, that's all I'm saying. And I do like that they pointed out that they brought in Grandis recently. So more story-related characters would be cool. Okay, next. That question was hilarious, by the way. That was really good. Castaway. What inspires you to keep going? Whoa, that's a big question. That's a big question. That's beyond just the game. So the dev said the support and feedback from our masters are our greatest motivation. There were ups and downs, but heartfelt comments, passionate reviews, and your love for each of the allies means everything to us. Even a short message like, I love this character, that scene was touching, or I logged in again today provides us a reason to keep developing. We want to keep making the game better together with all of you. Thank you very much for enjoying Soul Strike. Wow. The difference in tone between this question and the last one is crazy. It's like, this Q&A is all over the place today, guys. This is awesome. Oh, that's great. Thang over on YouTube says, my hand is never faster than when reaching for that skip button. That's awesome. That's so funny. Oh, that's great. Matan says, why do allies cost more ether than skills and classes? The devs say allies go beyond simple stat boosts. They fight alongside your character in battle and feature unique skills, treasures, appearances, and changes and rapport. As a result, allies play a significant role as partners, and their summoning cost reflects their overall value and range of use. However, we are continuously exploring improvements to reduce player burden, including the summoning structure, acquisition paths, and support system. Thank you for the valuable feedback. I think this is a super valid answer, to be totally honest, because especially with the way that the game has shifted into making it so that allies have like never been like more important than they are today, I think it definitely makes sense that they are like, it's clear that allies are a very important part of the game, and I think that cost kind of reflects that. Let's see, all positive. Yes. Okay, next. Dutuan Fong says, favorite ally? And the devs say, personally, Eve. Her battle style is cool, and her backstory and presentation are truly captivating. I like the ones where we get to know the devs a little bit more, actually. I like these, like what inspires you to keep going, favorite ally, what would your state alchemist title be? These are all really fun. Sit 7F down. Okay, says, will there ever be a different way to get gear aside only from soul spheres? Maybe like a random gear drop from normal mobs? Whoa. We believe that obtaining gears through soul sphere is one of the core elements of Soul Strike. However, we also believe it is important to experience acquiring gear through new content or systems beyond it. We have introduced new content that lets you earn new gears through the newest update. Please enjoy. With the world boss update, yes, did give something like that. But if I'm being totally honest, guys, I actually kind of agree with the devs on this one too, that I think the soul sphere is kind of it's a core part of Soul Strike. You know, cracking that sphere, you get the gear in such a satisfying way. I really like, you know, the crack, the impacts, you know, the selection. I think it's pretty fun. So, you know, it's great that they're exploring other ways, and they even introduced one in the latest update. But to be honest, the soul sphere is kind of all I need, if I'm being honest. But that's just me. And that's why I'm not a dev. All right, guys, got a surprise for you. I said that it was the last wheel spin before. Surprise. There's one more. There's one more wheel spin. And there are 3 balls left in the tank. So let's get some numbers in chat. What are we spinning? What am I taking? We got this. We got one more code for you today. 1 and 1, Hurdle. 1 and 1, baby. One time for the one time. Let's do it. Oh, it actually did change. It did change position. We got 2. We got Vithar said 1-1 and Curdle said 1-1. Okay, this is the last ball of the day. Let's do it. 200 ally tickets. We were just talking about allies. That's great. We just talked about them. Perfect. Ally gift 344 is the code. That's what we need. Ally gift 344. Let me write that one down to you. Because I am going to want to redeem that, actually, and summon. Let me bail out of here real quick. I want to go redeem those. Great. Take that bonus. Thank you, game. Oh. Let me out. Let me out. Let me claim this. Excellent. Go in here. Great. Let's get the ticket. We're getting some good stuff from this. Pop this too. Some stage race. I'm chasing the dot, guys. Let me do this too, the toy escape. I don't know if I've actually played. I don't think I've actually, oh, I haven't played this since it came back. If I remember this section right here, wait, was it here? There was like a corner that was goated. I think it might've been this one. There was a corner that's goated. Wait, no, is it this one? It might be this one. There's a certain corner that's like goated. You just stand here for the first wave and you're good. Oh, wait. Maybe it's this one. Which corner was it? No, dude. All right, we're good. So Curdle says, Evan, I'll help a bit. My user with vowels would read as Criddle, but there are no vowels, Curdle. Like Curdle, you're missing. You're missing a group. But there are no vowels. You know, yes, if there was an I, if there was. Ooh. Easy, guys. Look at that. Easy. Let's go to notice, but noted on that, Criddle. That feels wrong. You're telling me that that's. You're telling me that that's right. You prefer Criddle over Curdle? But when I hear curdle, I think, you know, curdle, like curdled milk. You know what I'm talking about? You know? I guess that's not a desirable thing. I guess curdled milk is not exactly a good thing, but it's criddle? Hey, I'll call you whatever you want. If you want that, I'll call you that. I got you. Okay, we got the relics, thank you. Let me go to get the ally gift as well. Ally gift 344. Awesome. Thank you. Great. Look at that. Wow. 300 relic tickets and 200 ally tickets. What have I been a good boy today? That's crazy. Come to Us has blessed me with the tickets. We'll go through the ad summons first. This has been a fun stream so far, guys. This has been good. Whoa. Guys, I was just made aware that we actually got a special gift from admin coming through, and it's one more wheel spin. We've already done 4. There's only 2 left. So maybe just tell me left or right. Just tell me left or right because there's 2, right? So and it's my left, my right. So left, right, okay? Right, says Velfrost. Right, we've got unanimous right so far. Turn off shadows. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing great, thank you, actually. I got a sun today. I can now summon a sun in Soul Strike. And this is a special gift from admin. Let's see what's in here. We selected the right one. It is 15K Ether. Nice. Nice, that's great. SimArt says, how about spin then ask left or right? I should have done that, but it would just be for flavor, you know, because it's, you know, there's still only the 2, I don't know, you know, there's still only 2. Okay, we just got a great reward. Ether gift 107. Head on down to notice, event, and then enter the promo code down there, and then we type in Ether gift 107. That was so nice, thank you, admin. Okay, let's go summon. Summon some pets. Let's do the relics. I'm not really anticipating getting too much here, considering my streamer luck was already used for getting the sun, for getting the literal sun in the game. Let's use some of these tickets. Nice, dude. Perfect. I needed another brand of destruction. That's great. Get the classes in here. Okay, what else should I go for? Let's actually go for more Roys, I think. Yeah, let's go for more Roys. Let's get a little bit more. Actually, let me catch up on chat. Yeah, turn off shadows, I would personally, and actually I think that'd be a really good fit, if I'm being honest. It's a really good fit. I would think so. Bring that question back to me after this collab ends. Bring that question back to me after. Criddle says, why would admin do that? Because admin loves you guys. Oh, okay. Woohoo, Ether. I know, I'm feeling it. I'm happy about that. Enya Solar says, this last code is not working for me. It says I used it already. It works for me. Maybe double check to make sure that you've got the numbers right. Maybe double check to make sure the numbers are right, because it did work for me a second ago, and I redeemed both codes. So just give that a shot. Solar Judgment. Yeah, let's crack this for Solar. Yeah, let's do a few. Let's do a few for the dwarf. See if we can get this. Dwarf in the flask. I'm getting real low on that. Let me go over to the event section here. I only have 17,000. I need to, let's grab some of these. This is the only menu in the game I've noticed that doesn't redeem them all at once when you tap one of them. I've got 20K right now. I'm halfway there. I'm still kind of far from this. So in this case, let's just pop some of these. Pop some of these. Oh wow, we got some good stuff. Hold on, let's take a visit to my inventory real fast. Dude, wait a minute. I've got so much stuff in here. Dude, we should be popping. I'm not gonna pop all that right now. We're gonna be here forever if I do. Dude, oh my God, dude, chat. We're already running overtime here. I'm just gonna pop some of these because I find it to be satisfying, and I'm hopeful that you guys find it as satisfying as I do. Let me just do this. I'm gonna go upgrade some stuff after this. This is gonna be big for me, chat. This is gonna be big. This is real big. Oh, can I open the FMA? Yes, absolutely. Since we're in the inventory already, we might as well. Let's do it. Not the soul here. I just want to do this. Sorry, guys, I'm deep in the tank. I'm locked in. Get the stones here. Get some of the experience. Oh yes! Oh my God, guys, I'm gonna go crazy after this. Mythical soul parts. Take some of that. Shining rune chest. Thank you. Steel rune. Sure. Let's just pop. Just get. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Give them all. Yes, and all the field material pouches too. Hot. Come on in. The water's fine. Let's go. What else do we got here? We can open all this. That's great. Accepted. Where's the here it is. The FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood. Oh, we got a Roy. That's exactly what we needed. Oh, we got a Roy. Okay, sorry, wait a minute. Sorry, guys, I was so locked in, I stopped looking at chat. Okay. Can you for real save the ball for the beginning of the next show? Do we want to save that one? What, I wonder what is that one? I wonder what that, I actually don't know what that one is. So we'll save that one. We can set that one aside, okay? We'll set that one aside for it. I think that's great. Oh, as someone who's hoarding more of those than I should, it hurts to see all of those used at once. I really, see, here's the thing. I really like using it all at once. There is reason to not be using it all at once because it's like, it's worth more as you progress further, technically speaking. But I just get a huge amount of satisfaction from popping them all and then like getting a massive amount of like progress at once. So with that in mind, I'm gonna dump all of this into skill damage with a little bit more into intermediate defense because like we saw, that was kind of the big problem for me at the beginning of this. Let's actually do this in fire boost. I'm just gonna put that all there. We got HP damage to bosses. Crit damage is already leveled up. That's already done. Damage to, let's get the damage to boss monsters. Let's get the damage to normal monsters. Great, and then it doesn't really matter for the rest here, but little more accuracy doesn't hurt. Put some of that in there. Okay, is there anything else that I'm missing out on right now? We could go level up some allies potentially. No, you know what? I'm gonna have to do this on my own time because I just realized we are actually getting pretty far over time and we have another stream coming up soon. So if anybody wants to watch week 2 of the Creator Clash for Summoner's War, that's coming up at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So in just under 1 hour from now, I'm gonna be streaming with the mod days. It's gonna be great. And just use all the blue ones and keep the rest. Okay, that's good. That's great. Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. Enjoy the rest of the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood collab. I wish you guys all the best of luck out there while you're summoning for the new characters. I'm excited to hear what you guys think of Alphonse once you have a chance to play with them on your Earth build too. All right, y'all. See you back here in a little bit. Bye, everyone. Have a good day.
鋼の錬金術師ソウルストライクとコラボ。鋼の錬金術師エドワード・エルリック。鋼の鎧アルフォンス・エルリック。炎の錬金術師ロイ・マスタニ。鷹の目ビザホークアイ。真理を求める新次元での冒険が始まる。鋼の錬金術師コラボ事前登録受付中。